Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. As promised, last episode was all about side quests, and we finished up pretty much a big chunk of our missions. I believe we did 19 in all, based on 7 of them were in a mini montage, due to the fact that they were bounty hunt missions, so 7 of them were bounty hunts, and then I believe 12 of them were in fact regular side quests. We did quite a bit of them, and we were able to fit it all in one episode, which thankfully is really good, because I thought that was going to be a lot harder if I did make the bounty hunts a normal thing where we commentated over the entirety of each and every bounty hunt mission. I think that episode probably would have taken at least maybe an hour and 40 minutes. Thankfully, we have the power of editing, so it saved us a bunch of time there. But, as promised, episode 20, which is today's episode, is going to be all about continuing our story, and like we found out, we have to actually fix Mornstar. But the thing is we need to find the person that stole the map to the stones that actually are made for Mornstar itself, and apparently the person that stole it is a sky pirate named Kublai. And in order to get that map, we need to find where Kublai is, and hopefully steal it back from him if at all possible. But with that, today's episode is all going to be all about Skull Mountain, and the lair of the King of the Sky Pirates. Kublai, we're ready to meet you. And inside Skull Mountain we go, and we're officially in our next chapter of the game. This is going to be a smaller chapter due to the fact that it's all about meeting Kublai, and I believe this is in a cutscene, which I was right. But let's continue. Wow, look everyone, it's enormous in here. And my goodness.
What is it, man?
What is it indeed? What is it indeed? There it is, the Iron Wyvern, which is Kublai's battleship. Neato, it's a huge ship.
A ship? Well, if it is, it is. It's a pretty flipping weird one. I mean, it's made out of metal for a start, and it hasn't even got a sail.
No it hasn't. So, how does it move?
It uses its engines, of course. Hang on, you lot don't know what it is, do you? It's a flying ship. They call them airships.
This is an airship? Then does that mean...
Yep, I reckon it does. We've found the King of the Sky Pirates' hideout.
Yes, we have, and I'll be right back. Welcome to Skull Mountain, the Den of the Sky Pirates, also known as our next chapter of the game, although I did say it is going to be a short one since we're only going to spend a little bit of time in Skull Mountain, and then we're going to be going back to Motorville for a little bit. But this is our chapter, and it's actually a pretty good one, so let's continue. Brilliant, so Kublai must be somewhere aboard.
Hang on a second. If this is the Sky Pirates' hideout, where are all the Sky Pirates? We'd best be careful, you lot.
Gee, I wonder how it flies. Do you think he'll let us ride it? Oliver, this is no time to be daydreaming about flying ships. Oh, sorry, you're right. We need to find the map of the stones, huh?
Blimey, you're such a kid.
Sorry, it won't happen again.
Only kidding. I know just how you feel. But let's concentrate on the stones for now, shall we?
Sure, Swain. Let's sneak aboard and see what we can find. Yeah, let's definitely check it out. The Iron Wyvern, another fun chapter, due to the fact that we're going to be finally unlocking the ability to fly very, and I mean very shortly. And it's going to be a fun time, because then we can actually traverse the world in any way we want. And that's going to make things 10 times easier, since a lot of the stuff is in places we can't get to normally, and flying is faster than walking around most of the time, so honestly, it's just nice to have. I do think we should probably save, just because, one, we're actually about to fight a boss fight, so that's actually something you should do, so let me just make sure about that, because I think I kind of glossed over that and didn't really pay attention. But, let's do this. On to the Iron Wyvern we go. And I believe... no, it isn't. Okay. Wow, it's so big! It's hard to believe something so huge can actually fly.
Oi, you lot! Don't you think we're getting a bit too close and a bit too early, or easily? This is what usually happens before. Avast! Who goes there?
Who goes there indeed?
A flipping ambush!
Oh no!
So the filthy thieves are here to plunder our plunder.
I'd take a look in the mirror before calling someone a filthy thief, my friend. Well, you are technically a thief, Swain. Don't lie to him.
Don't make them angry, Swain. They're bloodthirsty sky pirates.
If you knew that girl, why would you risk your pretty neck trying to sneak aboard?
Oh, I thought that was Kublai, actually.
You're either mighty brave or mighty stupid. Darn it, we're flipping trapped, I tell you.
And here we go. I'll be right back. And there we go, Kublai the Sky Pirate King. And he is a very interesting character. I'm just gonna say that now. That's all I could really say about him for now. But it's gonna be fun. He's pretty cool, honestly. That's Kublai.
That's him, is it? Crikey, look in the face on him. There's gruesome.
We came here to speak with you.
That's right. We have a favor to ask you, Captain Kublai, sir.
You stroll uninvited into the My Mountain, stronghold hoping to be granted a favor. What are you, would-be heroes come to take back your plundered treasures?
Maybe.
By the skies. Boy, I'll hear you out. Come aboard.
Come aboard indeed. Hello, Kublai. Nice to meet you in the flesh.
That's quite a tale, lad. Aye, 'tis true that I plundered that map, and I do it again. That little-livered fop of a prince had it coming to him.
Hey, don't talk about Marcuson like that.
Not now, Esther. We need those magical stones.
Yes, we do. We need them to help us defeat the Shadar.
By the sky, Shadar. You mean to cross swords with the Dark Djinn? That we do. We've got to stop him before he breaks the hearts of everyone in our world, ain't it?
Yeah, yours included.
You come aboard my ship and dare compare me to the sniveling wretches who fall prey to Shadar. Let him try and break me. I'll show that scurvy dog what it means to face a true adversary.
Well, I'll say this for him. He's not lacking the confidence. Shadar ain't to be sniffed at.
There's no one that knows that better than I, Fairy. So if you're looking to take on Shadar, you'll be possessed by the skills to do so, I take it. Aye, of course you are. So this'll be the child's play for heroes such as yourselves.
What will?
Don't fret, lad. It's just a little test to be for your swashbuckling skills. All in a day's work for a battle-hardened warrior, such as yourself.
Huh?
What's that sound?
What's that sound indeed, and I'll be right back, boys and girls.
What the? Hey!
And with that, we're officially fighting off with a fellow Sentinel. Well, technically, that was a group I used to be a part of. So honestly, technically he would be. I don't remember what Dragon Scales is, so I don't know how this is gonna react. Okay, it's just a defense skill. Okay, I didn't remember. Oh, Dragon Breath could be something else, though. So let's get out of his way before we do get attacked here. Okay, he's going for my poor feelings here. Let's move out, just in case. Wow, he's going for a lot of attacks. Okay, I forgot how his attacks work, so most of them it seems like area of effect. Other than maybe one of them, maybe, but I think we're fine now to go attack him again. Let's tell our allies to maybe defend. Nope, we don't need to. We cancel out his ability. Perfect. Okay, so far so good. It seems like we're actually doing really well here, and that's more than likely due to how we've been doing our missions lately, because of the fact that we've been doing a lot of missions, and we've been getting really, really good mission rewards because of all those side quests we've been doing.
Crikey, I've never seen a dragon like this big before, man. The flipping thing looks proper vicious. Our only hope is poison, Ollie boy. Dragons hate the stuff. See, you wait till its guard is down, and then have Swain shoot the blighter full of rotten muck, ain't it?
Ooh. Actually, we don't need to do that, because of the fact that, Swain... I'm waiting for the fire to die down. It looks like it's staying for quite a bit, but we actually don't need that, because of the fact that, Feelings actually has a trinket that it specifically does poison damage, so we don't need to worry about all that. I'm gonna actually try and move so we don't get, hit by some of these things, because the fire seems to stay for quite a bit, so we do need to be careful. Okay, half of his HP is already down, so we're pretty much done here for the most part. This guy's actually really easy for the time being. And we're on the hardest difficulty, so that means we're doing really good here if we're this far in and not having too much of a problem with the boss fights anymore. And we don't do many, like, full-scale training mission episodes, or, like, episodes where I just completely just train or anything, so honestly, we're doing really decent. I'm gonna move out just because, teleporting out of fights like that is actually better to do than just, trying to evade the entire thing, because your bar for evasion usually won't block the, any of that for the most of it when it comes to the spraying abilities, like Bubble Breath and Fire Stream there. Honestly, those are also gonna hit you no matter how long you evade for, unless you have one of these special, cloaks that give you the extra evasion. I believe it gives you like 2 extra seconds of evasion. There's some special cloaks in the game you can get, but they're not very common. But they're pretty nice to have though, if you can get them. And Ray is able to metamorphosize now. We might be doing that then. Ray is our second metamorphosis, and Go-Go is as well. Or third, technically. Cool. Our first one was, Hollow, because in the last episode, we got the ability to metamorphosize, Hollow in the last one, and, I showed off both forms. We showed off the midnight form, and we also showed off the midday form, which is the one we're using, which is actually really cool looking. I like both forms, but the midday one is actually really good when it comes to actually increasing your magical attack, since the midnight form is actually for, focusing on, physical attack, even though the specific familiar isn't a physical attacking familiar, so it's actually a big hindrance going for the other version. Although it looks cooler, it's a big hindrance, so that's the reason why we're using the midday form, even though the other one looks cooler. But let's see here.
Well now, that's not many face the old girl's breath and come away unsinged, lad. You're a plucky one, and no mistake.
What? Why would you set her on us? If you knew she was that dangerous.
Yeah, man, what are you doing calling in a massive great big dragon all of a sudden like that? I nearly flipping went to myself. Silence, dogs. I'll ask the questions here. That wand, where did you get it?
What does it matter to you? We won't let you have it, no matter what you do to us.
It matters to me, girl, because the accursed thing's not supposed to exist. The Queen must hear of this.
Queen? What Queen?
Never you mind. Now follow me in the maps aft in my cabin.
Okay. I'll follow you into your cabin. So he knows about the White Witch then. That means, okay. Mr. Kublai. What are you hiding from us, buddy?
Alright, Grumpy Guts.
We're still the good guys, right? I only asked because the King of the Sky Pirates appeared to like us.
Hey, you're kidding, ain't you?
We did it, Oliver. Let's go and look for the map.
What are you worms waiting for? Move your scurvy carcasses.
Oh, and there it is. There's our map. I don't think this is a cutscene. I think it only shows it to us for a second. Okay, so we got a big ol' X in the bottom right of the map. Okay.
This is what you came for, the map of the stones. This here marked the X marks.
Where the stones must be hidden? A remote island. What makes sense, I suppose.
Well, what are we waiting for? We got a ship. Let's set sail. Wait there and find them.
Pipe down, girl. Do you think the boats of those seafaring simpletons could reach where even the mighty Iron Wyvern could not go? What the flip are you on about? It's a sight more complicated than that. The Wyvern here is too large to land on the solitary island, and the seas around the rotten little rock are riddled with reefs.
Jeepers, so we can't get to the stones.
Don't start sniveling just yet, lad. There's a way there, all right. On the back of Tangri, winged dragon and master of the skies. None flies faster or higher than the pride of my pack of my wild worms. Crikey, there is impressive sounding. Come on then, where's this Tangri? Where now, fairy? There's the rub. Tangri has been struck down with the dreaded Lurgy, and flies no longer.
Lurgy? You must You mean he's sick?
God, nothing's ever easy, is it?
Don't speak too soon. We have the mighty wizard Oliver on our side, after all. You mean to heal him?
Well, we can't promise anything,
but it's worth a try, I reckon. Ollie boy here has got a spell or two up his sleeve that might get your dragon friend back on the wing.
Yeah, we must have something that will work, Oliver. Let's go meet this dragon, shall we?
Sure. Where can we find Tangri, Captain Kublai?
Now, no doubt the great lump will be cowering in the corner of the cave, somewhere feeling sorry for himself. See what you can do.
Okay, we can definitely do that.
Thanks. Come, everyone. We have a dragon to save.
I sure hope we can help him. You love nothing more than a charity case, do you? I love how he says that with a straight smiling face, honestly. Okay, so we gotta go find Tangri, and there he is. Oh, we also got a bony skeleton here. Kinda like the one from, what do you call it? Tombstone Trio, where we got the skeleton key from. So, let's do a nice save, since that is a big section done there. So, let's do a nice save, and let's go see the flightless dragon. And see what's going on with him. He looks pretty cool, don't he? But let's see what's going on with the skeleton here, because I'm actually surprised there's a skeleton here.
Greetings. I'm here to tell you the Current Casino is now open for business. Why don't you come and pay us a visit? We've got a fabulous lineup of exciting games and absolutely spectacular prizes. We're convincingly located at Tombstone Trail, so feel free to drop by at any time. I guarantee you'll have the time of your death.
That's kind of weird that there's actually a skeleton here. But let's see what's going on with Tangri. Hey, Tangri. Whimpering, I see.
Crikey, the dragon looks like he'd lose a fight with a fly, man. Looks like that one we just fought Piper Frosty was.
Well, he is sick, Mr. Drippy.
What's up with you then, Tenny boy? Ring rot is it? Touch of a hornick. Come on, man, we can't help you if you just stand there groaning like that.
Oh, I guess he's trying to say something to us. And, dragon?
You sure, Lonnie boy? Well, if you say so, let's have a listen then.
Oh, you mean...
Flipping heck, man, look lively, would you? How many animals have you spoken to now? And you still don't know what to do. Cast a spell, ain't it?
I did know. I was just going to say that. Yep, we need to do a little bit of nature's tongue to speak to the animals. Hello, Tangri. We wanted to talk with you, if that's okay.
Yeah, we heard you're a bit poorly, ain't it? Tell us what's up, man. Maybe we can help, like.
Looky scared, aren't you, Tangri? Poor thing, there. We won't hurt you, don't be frightened. You want to fly again, don't you, Tangri? Why don't you tell us what's wrong?
Alright.
Go on.
I feel strange. There's a me who isn't me. Another me, and he's sick, so I can't fly.
Another Tangri? Do you think he means...
Of course, he's got a soulmate over in Ollie Boy's world, ain't it?
You mean back in Motorville?
Like Myrtle and I, but Tangri's a dragon.
That happens too, Ollie Boy. We've seen people with animals for soulmates before, ain't it?
You mean like Timmy and King Tom? Sure we have.
Exactly, and I reckon Tangri's super sensitive animal mind means he can tell what's going on with his soulmate over by there.
What are you all a lot talking about? I don't understand a word you're saying.
I really can't be bothered to explain it to you now. I'll tell you afterwards, alright? Tangri, the other you is sick in his heart. Do you understand?
In his heart.
Yeah, but don't worry. We'll go and make him better. So you'll be able to fly again soon.
Really?
Really? When do you fly again? Do you think you might let us ride on your back?
Yes. Alright. I'll let you.
Thank you so much, Tangri. We'll help you, I promise.
Gee, yes, sir. That was amazing.
It was, I've got you so used to the girl I clean forgot she had such a way with animals. Suppose she is a familiar keeper after all.
Tangri's not a familiar, silly.
No, and he's not much of a dragon either. The massive wimp. Oof, poor Tangri.
You'd be a wimp too if your soulmate was sick. Or have you forgotten what it's like to be attacked by Shadar?
No, I won't forget in a hurry either.
Hang about. How come she never stepped in like that when we had to fight the flipping red dragon?
I'm sure we can do something to help Tangri. Come on, let's go tell Captain Kublai.
I'll leave it for now. Don't want to stir up trouble.
Yeah, that is kind of weird that Esther didn't help out with the red dragon when it came to talking to it. But we couldn't really talk to it, could we? So honestly, it makes sense in a way. But let's go tell Kublai what's going on. And tell him that there's actually a heartbroken dragon in its midst.
Well, did you discover what has made a mouse of my once mighty dragon?
Well, we've got an idea, yeah.
Then I suggest you find the furry. I shall look forward to seeing it. Oh, and so you don't get yourself killed in the meantime, have this.
Ooh, Jumbo Stun Drop? I'll take it. Gee, is this one of those treats that make familiars metamorpha change?
That is it, boy. I could help but notice you're using familiars when you were fighting. And what a scurvy bunch of scrags they were. 'Tis little wonder old Red almost cooked you. Now if but one of your familiars had eaten that drop I just gave you and reached the final stage of its development, you'd been beaten her easily.
Hang on, man. I thought we beaten her easily. I mean, I hardly broke a sweat. Mr. Drippy, thank you, Captain Kublai.
I haven't finished, boy. Every creature turns into one of those 2 different types, and the final stage of its development. It's up to you to choose which one you want.
Okay.
Got all that. Good. If you have any sense, you'll use as many of those drops as you can find. And if you can't find any, make your own.
Okay, we'll definitely make our own, and now we can. You received a new alchemy formula. Go to the cauldron to try it out. Gee, another formula. Thanks.
Right then, Nolly boy. Drops and familiars are all very interesting, but sorting old Tangri out, our top priority, ain't it?
Yeah, you're right. We needed to head over to Motorville and find Tangri's soulmate. Yeah, we definitely do. But just to show you what we just got, it actually just teaches us how to make some of the many different jumbo abilities, star drops, sun drops, and planet drops. But we only got one. But since we actually have the ability now, let's actually do some things here. So we need a jumbo sun drop or moon drop for Ray here. So I believe we want... Let's see here. I don't know which one is actually better. I think it's the Grim Ray is the one we want. Yeah, let's go Grim Ray because it looks pretty cool. I like the red aesthetic to it. So let's go for a Grim Ray, which will be the final metamorphosis for Ray here. So that's always nice to see. And just like so, Esther has another familiar to use. Just like so, and it looks pretty cool, honestly. I like that. Okay, cool. I'll definitely take that. And then we have one more, which is Go-Go. And Go-Go is also another Moondrop one, so let's use a Moondrop for her. Honestly, I'm not sure what Go-Go is. I don't know if it's a male or female, honestly. But, since we used a Florongo in our first series, let's actually go Electrongo, just so we use something different this series. So, we're gonna go Electrongo here, and I believe this one's more magical-based than the other one, which is more, magical defense and stuff like that. So, let's get ourselves an Electrongo and finally try out this familiar, because I've always used the, Strongo, so this is a completely new one to try out. So, he looks like a jester, kinda cool, I guess. And just like so, I think we're done with our familiars for now. Okay, yep, we are. But we do have some new things we can do, so let's throw on some stuff. I'm gonna say probably... Let's do Splish Splash for you, and then Thunder Spark for that one, I guess. So we have all of our spells out and everything. Perfect. And now we just need to go to Motorville. So, just like so, Gateway, and let's get on back to Motorville and see what's going on. And I don't know if there's a cutscene in between in here and now, so let's see. Do we have a cutscene? Maybe, maybe not. You never know. But ooh, yes we do. BRB.
Telling us the mighty Morn Star was no more, and yet somehow the boy managed to acquire it. Things don't seem to be going according to plan, do they, Shadar?
What you say is true. I went to great lengths to destroy the wand, that the boy might never wield its power. But I could not have known he would travel through time to obtain it.
That reminds me, Lord Gallus. You have used that spell. The one that binds past, present, and future.
Surely not. Surely you did not meet with this savior in the past.
The very thought. What would I stand to gain from such a meeting? Perhaps the good lady forgets that it is Shadar who has been charged with the boy's disposal.
Your Excellencies, there is no cause for alarm. Everything is in hand, I assure you. I am the executor charged with bringing destruction to this world, and I fully intend to fulfill my duties.
In any event, the wand he holds is incomplete. Without the power of the three stones, Mornstar is weak. Set against the might of our own wands, it is a mere toy.
It seems you are quite the expert.
They are lost, are they not? The stones from which Mornstar's magic powers sprang.
Correct. The magic stones are lost, but the boy is searching for them now. Of that I have no doubt.
And how are we to stop him finding them?
When the Wizard King concealed them long ago, he entrusted their care to 3 fearsome guardians. I propose that we awaken the Keepers of the Stones from their slumber. Does this plan please you, your Radiance?
It does.
Listen to me well, Shadar. The Keepers of the Stones shall henceforth answer to you.
I am honored.
Use your new powers wisely. The Wizard King's most faithful servants are now yours to command.
And now we know that the council is not very scared of us until if we can actually get those stones. So they don't mind too much, but if we were to get those stones, they probably would care at that point. But they're thinking of maybe that Shadar is the person behind the scenes helping us out. But we already know who that is. It is indeed Gallus. Even though he told the other excellencies or the council that it wasn't him, which is kind of funny. But as you noticed, if you looked at all of their staffs, they're actually giant versions of Mornstar, which is kind of cool if you didn't know that. But with that, let's actually continue our story and see what's going on here.
Righty-o, Ollie boy. We need to find Tingry's soulmate then, ain't it? Can you think of anyone who reminds you of a massive flying dragon?
No. You mean, somebody dragon-like?
Come on, man. You know everyone in town, don't you? If you can't think of who it might be, just ask around, ain't it?
Well, yeah, that's definitely a possibility of something we could do. Looks like we head over to Layla's milk bar, it seems. So, let's go head over there and see what's going on. Hey, Myrtle, long time no see. It's been a long time since we've seen her.
Oh, hi, Oliver.
Hey, Myrtle, long time no see. How's it been working for Miss Layla?
I love it. I'm getting better all the time. I know the names and prices of everything in the store now.
Very impressive, young lady. Oh, and I'm Swain, by the way. I don't really like to talk about it, but I made it a business to protect these poor kids here. I'm what you might call the guardian. She doesn't see you, buddy.
You know she can't hear you, do you?
You what?
People from this world can't see or hear us, silly.
Well, honestly, I'm not sure about that, because Myrtle sometimes does react to them. And I don't know if that's, like, an actual thing or not, but she does kind of react to them sometimes, and I don't know why. It's like some kind of weird, thing that happens with her. But I don't think she ever mentions it.
This girl is my soulmate, can't you tell?
Yeah, I suppose I can, now that you mention it.
Yeah, man, they look just like each other, ain't it? They don't act the same mind.
Oh, thank goodness for that.
Hey, wait, what's that supposed to mean? Oliver, can you hear voices?
Nope. No, I can't hear them.
Weird. Hey, wanna know what they call me around town these days? People have started calling me the Dairy Fairy. It's a little embarrassing, but I kinda like it.
Neato, that's so great, Myrtle. I can't believe how much things have changed for you. Yeah, she used to be called Starry Mary, so that's actually a good nickname compared to what she was.
You mean now they don't call me Starry Mary anymore? Yeah, I guess things have changed.
Yeah. Oh, hey, doggy. Hey, buddy, who are you? I think we saw him earlier over by, when we headed over to Philip's garage one time, I think. Over kinda near, Rusty's garage and Philip's garage. I think we saw the dog, I think, once. But that was only for a short little bit, though. Uh-oh. There's a mad dog on the loose. Yep, there is.
Strange, I feel like I know him from somewhere. Isn't he sweet, though?
No.
Hey there, Genghis. Are you out on your own again, sweetie?
Hey, this dog, it's...
That's right, it's Denny's dog. You know Denny, who lives next door to me. They're always out walking together. Well, I guess you couldn't really call it walking. As soon as school's out, the two of them go running off together all over town. But I haven't seen Denny lately.
Even though you live next door. That's weird.
It is, huh? I always know when he leaves the house. I hear him laughing and hollering. At least I did until recently.
You mean he hasn't been going outside?
Maybe, yeah. Maybe he's like I was.
Crikey, you mean now we've cured Stary Mary. We've gone to Clary Carey to deal with instead, typical.
Clary Carey?
Mr. Drippy.
What, man? I thought you couldn't flipping hear me.
Looks like the dog's trying to talk to us, maybe? What are you getting so worked up about?
I think he wants to tell us something.
Genghis, what could he want? Looks like another case of a heroic wizard who can talk to animals.
Don't make fun of him, Oliver. I know we're supposed to be looking for Tankry's soulmate, but... Please, could we talk to Genghis?
Sure. Let's hear what he has to say. Just a second, Myrtle. I need to ask Genghis what's wrong.
Sure. How exactly?
Oh, I mean, I need to see if he has any clues, you know, to being Denny's pet and all.
Shut up, man. You're making it worse.
Yes, he is.
You can be awfully strange sometimes, Oliver. Anyway, I have to open the store. I'll see you around, okay?
Okay, we'll see you later, Myrtle. Okay, let's see what's going on with, little Genghis here. And see what he wants to tell us about. Because he is actually very important now. So, let's see.
Why won't you listen to me? How many times do I have to tell you? My master, he's in trouble.
Blimey, he sounds serious.
Oh, you're listening to me now, aren't you?
And you can see us.
Sure I can. You're not exactly easy to miss. Now how come you suddenly started listening? Of course he can. You see us, cause animals are sensitive like that, ain't it? Oh, and we're listening, Dogface. We couldn't understand till Ollie Boy cast the spell, ain't it? Bro?
Well, you seem so upset we had to find a way of speaking to you. There's something you want to tell us, isn't there, Genghis, sweetie?
Sweetie?
Oh, sorry, I meant Mr. Genghis, sir.
Stupid humans. Anyway, I'll tell you again. My master Denny is the greatest athlete this town ever seen. And I'm his best friend, the king of the dogs, and you can call me Genghis. I could swear I know someone who talks like you.
Maybe you do, maybe you don't. I was thinking just the same thing, in fact. Doesn't Genghis kind of look like somebody we know, too?
It's Mr. Genghis, Oliver. But yes, I had the same feeling.
Who the flip could it be now?
Yep, it's Kublai. Kublai indeed.
How could we not have spotted it? Just look at its expression.
Ha! Could be old Pirate Face's head on another body. Now look at that eye properly. There's sharp eye of you, Ollie Boy.
Oof, sorry about that. He talks just like him, too. Kinda rough, it's funny. Huh. Over in your world, Kublai keeps dragons, but here he's somebody's pet. Hey, do you think...
What man, spit it out.
Tangry's soulmate, could it be Denny? What makes you say that? Does he look like a dragon or something?
Oh, I get you. Kublai and Tangry are properly close, ain't it? So it makes sense that Genghis here would be close with Tangry's soulmate.
Exactly.
But that would mean Kublai's pet in our world is his master in this one.
The old switcheroo, eh? Classic stuff.
Stop yapping and listen to me, will you?
Oh, sorry, Mr. Genghis, sir.
Are you listening now? Good. Until recently, my master and I spent all our time training.
You did, huh? I used to see you running around town all the time.
Well, of course you did. We were working on it for a dream. My master's dream of making the state championships.
You were helping him train.
I just said that, didn't I? Anyway, he didn't make the track team. Nobody ever said life is easy after all.
Tell me about it.
But he didn't give up. Not my master. He just trained harder than ever.
That's the spirits. That's just what I imagined someone with a friend like you would do.
But then it happened. Grr, maybe he trained too hard. Maybe I didn't look after him well enough. He went and got himself injured, did he? Is that why he's not been out and about lately? I didn't think it was anything serious. I thought he would be fine. And by the time I noticed it, it was too late.
So that's what it's behind it all, eh?
He's lost his confidence. He was so convinced he could make the team next time, then suddenly it was different.
Hey, I bet he's...
Heartbroken could be, Ollie boy. Could will be.
That would explain why Tangri can't fly too, huh?
Then we can help him. Mr. Genghis, sir, can you take us to your master?
You think you could fix him up, fools? He's been seeing all the best doctors they couldn't help. What makes you so special? It's nothing a doctor can fix, man. It's his heart, see. It's broken, and we just happen to be specialized in mending broken hearts.
Mr. Genghis, sir, you have to trust us. I think we can help Denny.
Fine. But if you hurt him, I'll bury your bones in the back garden. You know our house, don't you? I'll wait by you there.
Same old story, eh? Well, I don't suppose there's any harm in Kublai owing us one in this world as well. Yeah, that's definitely the case. But let's see what's going on with Myrtle now.
You're still here, Oliver. Did Genghis give you any clues?
He sure did. It's bad news, Myrtle. Denny's hurt.
Huh, he is? Oh, that's terrible. I had no idea. Wait, did you really talk to Genghis?
Oh, no, I just figured it out. And it's worse than that. I think it's his heart may be broken, too. I have to help him. I have to mend him. Sorry, Myrtle. You have no idea what I'm talking about, huh?
Maybe... Oh, no, that's her. Maybe not, but I believe in you. You used magic to heal me, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Hey, Oliver, can I come with you? Denny and I were good friends once. And when I couldn't go outside, you helped me so much. Maybe I can help you this time.
Gee, Myrtle, thank you.
That's okay.
Myrtle is coming with you. And just like so, we got Myrtle to help us out here. Huh, she's a nice girl, eh?
Of course she is. She's my soulmate.
Drippy and Swain have a different opinion on that one. Yeah, they're completely different, let's be honest. Myrtle and Esther are nothing alike, but although they do look the same, they're very much different. Although they do have similar voices, though. That's the one similarity they do have, other than them looking the same. But let's go over to Denny's house now, because it's only right around the corner from here. And Motorville ain't that big, so... And pretty much Oliver knows pretty much everyone here, for the most part, I would think. So, let's go see what Genghis wants with us with good old Denny. Hey, buddy.
This is your master's house, isn't it, Mr. Genghis, sir?
Yeah, but I can't take you any further than this. And he can't see us, ain't it? Looks like you're the man on the job for the job, Ollie boy.
Sure. Yeah, we could definitely do that. Let's go knock on his door then. Hey, Denny, you coming on out? Are you sure he's in there? Maybe not.
Of course I'm sure. He's in there on his own. Can't you just use magic to unlock it, man?
Let me call him for you.
Is it the girl from next door?
Denny, are you in there? Denny, it's me, Myrtle. Can you hear me?
Oh, here we go. We got something happening, and we're getting really close to something. As you can see with the purple mist, it usually means we got a nightmare on our hands, so we got another boss fight here. So, let's get ready for that. Myrtle, get back.
What is that?
Not again.
It's another flipping nightmare.
Yes, it is, and I'll be right back. And just like so, we got our third nightmare of the game, the Void of Confidence, also known as Denny's Nightmare. And we got ourselves a little bit of a problem here, as you can see, a little problem. But we should be fine, as long as Esther doesn't get herself killed here, because Esther is using familiars that could easily get hit here. And I'm going to move out of the way before I get hit by that. I wasn't sure if that was going to be an attack or not, so I was being very careful there, just in case, you never know. But we do need to be careful, since Esther is kind of, not on the easiest way of using familiars right now, so yeah, she's going to be very careful here. Let's see here, wait for that. No. Okay, I don't know who she's attacking, or who it's attacking, so I need to make sure. Because you never know when it comes to these guys, because usually when they point in a direction, it means they're attacking a specific person on the field, but sometimes you just can't tell, so it's always good to make sure where they're going. Okay, I'm almost about to back out so I can heal myself, so let's do a healing touch. He's getting ready for oil spill. Uh-oh, that's something we need to defend. Thankfully, I got my defend on, but I'm not sure about my allies, but I believe that slows you down if you get hit by that, but honestly, I'm not entirely sure. Okay, so since they're kind of busy with that, I'm going to use Arrow of Light here just to do some damage, and then go back in with with our buddy Feelings here, or Cut Purse, whatever you want to call him, since that's technically the familiar's name is a Cut Purse. Just do as many hits as we possibly can. We got our magical attack raised, because someone used a ability that helps us out there. Oh, we canceled them out, and there's our chance. Perfect. Okay, allies, I need you to go all in. Ooh, I want that. Give me the inner strength. Thank you. Let's increase our strength for a temporary attack boost, because that's always nice when you have really fast attacks. So let's just go all in here. This is basically win here. As long as we get a couple hits in here, we're pretty much done. And it is done and over with. Just like that, 2 bosses in 1 episode, and pretty much the entirety of this chapter is pretty much over here, because we only had that little small part. I did say it was a small chapter. And there we go. Another boss fight out, and a bunch of levels we got there. We went from 1 to 12 for Ray and Go-Go. Not bad at all. We might get another Metamorphosis here, maybe. There's always a possibility. Little Spook got one. Hollow level 24, Esther 34, Ray is level 12 now, Go-Go is level 12 as well, learned a new ability, Zippy is 28, Valbar 33, Ivern can now metamorphoses as well, and Goliath level 18. Not bad. A bunch of metamorphoses right there. We got a bunch this episode, didn't we?
Oof, orf.
Denny! Oliver, everything went dark so dark. It was Denny's heart, I felt it. It was crying out. He was in so much pain.
That is weird. Must be a nightmare, ain't it?
Huh? You mean Myrtle could see it too?
I don't know, do I? But it seems like she could hear me for a bit, didn't it? Maybe she's more sensitive to these things than most.
Ah, damn it. It's hard to see her so upset, and not be able to do anything about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, indeed.
Oi, Ollie boy, you know it's not as simple as just beating the nightmare, ain't it?
Oh, it's like when it happened to me, isn't it? So what piece of his heart is he missing?
I just can't keep up. I'll never catch them. Is he lacking confidence, isn't he? Oliver, we need to go get some from somewhere.
Sure, Denny. Myrtle.
Oliver, I think I can understand what Denny's feeling. It was just like when it happened to me. Oh my, what can I do to help him?
It's alright, Myrtle. I'll help him, I promise.
Oliver.
Denny, wait. I need to mend your heart. What do you know about my heart? I didn't make the cut. It's just simple. And now with my injury, I don't deserve to run. They'll all overtake me. They'll all leave me behind. And there's nothing you or I can do about it.
Oh, Denny.
Myrtle, I need you to do something for me. I can help Denny, but I can't do it right away. So I need you to look out for him for a little while. Can you do that for me? Can you stay with him?
Sure, Oliver. Anything I could do to help?
Thanks, Myrtle. I'll be right back.
This is all very heroic of you, Ollie boy. But have you got any idea where to get some confidence in a hurry? Ain't like it grows on trees, is it?
Well,
It doesn't matter. Let's just go back and visit all the places we've been so far.
Back in our world, you mean? Yeah, why not? There's gotta be someone somewhere with more confidence than he's got good for them. Thank you guys. Let's go find some confidence. Yeah, let's definitely do that. You have parted ways in company with Myrtle. Okay. Since we do have our new familiars that we can get, let's actually do that real quick since we have the ability to. So, Little Spook, let's actually change you. We've used Dynamite in the original series, so we'll just change him into a Mermite just so we can see it out. Because it's something different, and honestly, I want to see what it is, even though we're going to be getting rid of Little Spook soon for a new familiar. I want to use one of the, Silly Manders, I believe they're called. Because we need a defense, familiar that's a little bit better than Little Spook here, because Little Spook is more of a early game familiar, and then he falls off greatly in the post game. So honestly, we do need to get rid of him at some point. But there we go, Little Spook metamorphosized into a Mermite. And just like so, we got a Mermite there. We do have one more familiar, which is Ivern. So, Ivern, I hope you're ready, because you're going into your next form. Since we used the Sweet Pea Sprite in the original series, we're going to actually try out the Sugar Plum Sprite. And I guess, technically, in a way, it wouldn't be Ivern at this point. It would be more of a Lulu, because Lulu is, more of, like, the Sugar Plum Sprite, since that's more of a support-based one, which is kind of funny. But, honestly, I'm gonna be honest, Ivern and Lulu are my mains in League of Legends, even though I don't play that often. They're actually the only champions I play, because I have more fun with shield champions than I do with, most of the other champions in the game. I don't understand why, but that's who I play, honestly. But let's turn Ivern into a Sugar Plum Sprite, and now we have a completely new familiar to play around with as well. Bunch of new ones, honestly. And just like so, Ivern is in his new form, and that means we get a new banner for the starting of episodes now, and a new banner for the end of this episode now, since now that we have the final form of Ivern, which is technically a little mascot on my channel, we actually can make a new model for that. So, with that, we now have a new model for that as well, once I get that all drawn out. And there we go, perfect. Okay, so we need to actually go back to the other world. So, let's make our way back to the other world. It doesn't really have a name, so I'm just going to call it the other world. And let's head back there. And now we are back in the Skull Mountain. And we do actually know where to go, since the star is pointing us just in the direction we need to go. And who could it be? Who could it be indeed? And just like so, based on the mapping's position, it is Kublai who we're going to. And honestly, it makes sense, since he does very much seem like he has a lot of confidence. And honestly, Genghis does too, honestly, if we look at Genghis like that. But let's see here.
Well, Ollie boy man, look at your locket with you. It's glowing like nobody's business. I'm sure it wasn't doing that before.
So it's Kublai. Well, I guess he does have a lot of confidence.
Did you speak my name, boy? Why then, I take it you've got a cure for my dragon.
Not just yet, sir, sorry.
Sorry, are you? Well, don't be. At least you're trying, which is more than I can say for the rest of my scurvy crew.
Actually, Captain Kublai, sir, we're wondering if we could ask you a favor.
Out with it then, boy. I don't much care for your meekness.
Well, there's somebody who's had a piece of their heart stolen, and we were wondering if we could use a piece of your heart to help them.
That's right, after all. Not many people have got as much confidence as you, man. I don't care much for flattery either, fairy. What would you have me do?
You don't need to do much of anything.
Just stand there while Ollie boy waves his wand and it'll be over before you know it. Very well. Do your worst.
Do our worst indeed. Okay, we need to kind of scalpel a little bit of confidence out of you, buddy. I hope you don't mind. And there we go, a whole new type of piece of heart that we have unlocked now. Confidence. The heaven sent strength to believe in oneself. And just like so, we got that all set.
What have you done to me, boy? What is this feeling? It's not bad.
Jeepers. That sure is a big hunk of confidence.
You're not wrong, Ollie boy. That locket of yours is fit to burst. Now let's head over to Motorville and mend that Denny's lad's broken heart, shall we?
Sure thing, Mr. Drippy. Thanks a lot, Captain Kublai, sir.
It was nothing, boy. You could have taken more for all I cared. Oh, before you part, take these. I found them in the pile of plunder. They mean nothing to me, but I dare say they might sit well in that magic book of yours.
Okay, we'll take some spells. Quake. Okay, cause the ground to tremble and bring enemies to their knees. The spell causes the earth itself to shake, raising both enemies and buildings to the ground, much like Thunderstorm and Cloudburst. Each quake, in fact, a natural blessing, and it is necessary to give thanks when drawing the rune. Note that the foolish wizards who take a tumble as a result of their own quake are roundly mocked with the magical community to do take care. So do take care. Okay. You received a page describing the quake spell. I'll definitely take that. Seek fortune. Mark the map with the locations of hidden treasure. Technically we have that because we can seek chests now, but I'll take that, I guess. This spell makes it easier for wizards to locate treasure in the vast expanses that lie outside a city's walls. Used in conjunction with chart chests, it ensures that no treasure chest remains hidden for long. Though it is an extremely useful spell, those who reap the benefits are urged to use their newfound riches wisely. Okay, cool. Hey, there are pages from the Wizard's Companion with new spells for me to try. Thanks, Captain Kublai.
Ta, pirate face. Right time to get moving, Ollie boy. Motorville, here we come.
Motorville, here we come indeed. So, one gateway, and we're back to Motorville. Just like so. I don't know if we have to walk all the way back to Denny's house. I don't think so. I think it teleports you right in front of it. But I could be wrong. No, you have to walk over there. Okay, we could do that real quick. Or you do a small cut. So honestly, we'll do a small cut since that's even faster and it saves us some time. So, BRB. Okay, now that we're back in Denny's house, let's do this.
Right, Wally boy. Time to hand over that confidence.
Yep, sirree. Okay, and just give him a little bit of confidence right off from Kublai's little chest there. And here you go, Denny. Time to fix you up, buddy. And hopefully this helps out Tangri in the other world that we've been messing around with. And hopefully it's enough that it will help him. Huh? What are you doing? Myrtle?
Denny, I can feel it. The pain in his heart is disappearing.
Oof. Hey boy, you're here too. I'm so sorry. I caused everybody so much trouble. It's not your fault. We were, my heart. It feels so light, like a weight has been lifted. You did this, didn't you?
He did, and he did the same for me, Denny. Oliver knows how to use magic spells.
I'd be surprised hearing that from anyone but you, Myrtle. Wait, no,
Don't worry, Oliver, he doesn't actually believe her.
Oof. Oof indeed, buddy.
You're... Oh wait, I thought that was Drippy. You're right. Genghis, we need to get back to training.
But Denny, your leg, are you sure you should...
It was just a scratch. I can sit around feeling sorry for myself because of that. No longer I sit around. The faster the others get, I can't let them beat me. I have to make the cut next time.
That's the Denny I know. Good luck.
Thanks, but I won't need it. Come on, boy, it's training time. I can feel myself getting slower by the second.
Woof.
See you later, Genghis. And there we go, we're all done with Denny and Genghis' story.
Crikey, he doesn't look too slow to me.
Looks like he's forgotten all about the injury. That's the power of the heart. You did it, Oliver. Thank you so much.
No problem, Myrtle. It wasn't me, Myrtle. It was Denny. His heart was strong enough to make it. I just gave it a helping hand.
Really? You really are a hero, aren't you? Maybe even a handsome prince.
What? Cut it out, Myrtle. Hey, I sure hope Denny makes the state championships, don't you?
Of course I do.
It won't be easy, but something tells me he'll make it.
Of course he will, especially now that we've helped him on the way. Oh no, I have to get back to the store.
What? What's wrong, Myrtle?
I was in the middle of opening up. Miss Layla will be so mad.
What? You were working? Jeepers. You need to get back to work. Okay, see you later, Myrtle. And we'll see you probably next chapter. She's just as easily distracted as someone else I could mention.
Oh yeah, and who might that be?
She doesn't even know. Oh wait, we can't go back?
Myrtle looked like she was on the right old parchment. We'd better go and make sure she's alright, ain't it?
Okay, we can definitely walk back, so I'm gonna do a small cut just to get back there since it is a small walk, so BRB. Okay, here we go, we're almost to her now. Let's see what's going on. Oh, it's P! What is she doing here?
I'm so sorry, Miss Layla. I didn't mean to leave the store like that. Myrtle dear, where have you been? I've been so worried about you. Look, it's Esther and the other one. And who might you be, sweetie?
Oh, they could see her? Oh, that's different.
This little lady's been around here an awful lot lately.
What little lady?
There you are, Oliver. Hello. I've been looking for you.
P?
P, she's here somewhere? Is she your friend, Oliver's? Then I'll leave you two and get back to work. See you soon. Well, it looks like you found who you're looking for, dearie. I'll leave you with Oliver, shall I?
I see you later, Miss Layla. Thanks, Miss Layla. Have a nice day. Yeah, both of you have a nice day.
Oliver, I have to tell you something.
I'm sorry, P. What is it?
Who is he saying sorry to?
Oliver, the slithery one, and the doggy one, and the bony one, they're becoming. The keepers, you have to be careful.
I don't understand, P.
Yes you do, just be careful.
Okay, P. I'll try.
What? Who were you just talking to?
Huh? Oh, gee, I'm sorry. You don't know about P yet, do you, Swain? She's a funny little girl, I know. I see her, here in Motorville sometimes. I've seen her in my dreams, too.
But we can't see her.
No, I still can't figure that... Huh? That was... If you're wondering, I didn't even press A for that. That was one of those, ones that auto-skips it, so there was no way for me to actually read the whole sentence there. But if you want to read it, you can always pause it, since there's no way of me actually seeing it in episode. But let's see her. She's gone. She always does this.
What's wrong? Did she disappear again?
Uh-huh. And I didn't understand what she was trying to tell me.
I think I get it.
Oh wait, it was Esther.
Get what, Drippy?
Well, Myrtle in that lot can't see us not from our world, right? So that means P probably can't see us a lot either, ain't it?
I don't think that's true. I really don't think that's true because she does mention people from the other world. So honestly, I'm not sure.
It's the same, but the other way around, you mean? That's right. It's not so weird when you think about it, eh? Us not being able to see someone from another world.
It's not?
Who cares? As long as you can see her, eh, Oliver?
Yeah, I'm more worried about going and seeing how Tangri's doing. If your guess was right, Oliver.
Ain't it though? We've sorted out Denny out, so Tangri should be able to fly again. Tidy.
You're right. So, let's go check on Tangri. Yeah, let's definitely go do that. So, back and using a gateway, back to Skull Mountain. And just like that, we're done with Motorville for now, until the next time we have to come here. Which I believe is far from now, actually. Let's see here, yeah, we got quite a bit, I think. I don't think we see, Motorville until after the 3 stones. So, we're completely on the trek of starting to get everything done now. Because we're on, like, the final stretch now, since the stones is, like, one of the final chapters that you need to do in order to actually start progressing to the endgame stuff. So, honestly, we're getting really close. And we're near the very end of this episode. I want to finish off the rest of Skull Mountain, and then we'll be done with this episode. And then, since this is a small chapter, that means, new missions are going to open up. So we're going to do missions in the next episode. So episode 21 is going to be all about missions. And then episode 22 will be continuing with our story again. So let's talk to Kublai one more time and see what's going on here. Hey, buddy. Long time no see. Hi there, Captain Kublai. Do you know where Tangri is?
You come at a good time, boy. You see.
You see? There's a cutscene, I believe.
That sound. Tangri!
And just like so, we have Tangri.
Behold, he's a sight for sore eyes, and no mistake. He stopped sniveling and took a look to the skies again, not long after you left. Like magic it was. Wait, you meddling dogs did something while my back was turned, didn't you?
Well, it's a little hard to explain, but we went to another world and Oliver helped the Tangri there get better. All you need to know is that Oliver's magic is the reason that Tangri is flying again.
Still spouting nonsense, I see. But no matter, you did as much as you said you would. I'll not question your methods.
I had no idea that the real Tangri was so lively. This is how dragons should be.
Seems he's taken a liking to you, and after all my hard work. So be it. I know when I'm beaten. He's yours. You're his master now, lad, and you and he both now know it already.
What? Really? But...
What's the matter, worm? Not going good enough for you?
No, sir. Thank you so much, Captain Kublai, sir.
That's settled then. Tangri, lad, say hello to your new master.
Hello, Tangri. Hello, buddy.
Nice to meet you too, Tangri.
Likewise, I'm sure. Alright, let's go find the magic stones.
Sent a southward course, lad. You'll happen upon a solitary island soon enough.
Okay, we got that down. And we got a small cutscene here, so BRB.
We're flying! Oh, Tiny! We're actually flying!
It's nice and comfy up here. Come on, Tangri, let's fly.
Away we go!
And just like that, we're officially in the skies, and we also got the achievement, Fly the Friendlier Skies, which actually means that we really don't have many fights out in the skies, and this is actually the fastest way to travel in the game. Other than the travel spell, of course, but the travel spell is not going to get you certain areas. This actually can get you in special areas that only Tangri can go to, which is really good for us. But let's see here.
Flipping Nora, is this high enough for you, Wally boy? Righto, since the smallest mistake up here will result in certain death, I reckon now is a good time to give you a Captain Drippy's Don't Crash course in dragon flying. Don't worry, man. If you survive the first 5 minutes, there's nothing to it. You just change directions with the L button and use the R button to have a good look around, ain't it? Oh, and when you want to plant your feet back on the solid ground, press A and you'll see a circle appear. You'll use the L stick to shift the circle. And where you want it, and then press A to land. On that spot, if you change your mind, want to carry on flying, press B. Just be sure to watch the color of the circle. If it's blue, you're alright to land. But if it's red, you'll have to find somewhere else. Once you've had enough of being back on the boarding old ground, honk that dragon horn Pirate Face gave you, and Tangri will come flapping. Just press the up button and you'll give it a good old parp. But enough to be a my yabbering. Let's enjoy a dragon's eye view of the world, eh?
Okay, so since we're in the air, I just want to do a little bit of flying so you guys can see it. But you've obtained the dragon's horn. So since we do have this ability now, we're actually going to use it for a little bit. So just cause, we could do one mission here, because I want to get rid of one side quest now, just to get it out of the way. And we have to happen to go a little bit away from here. So let's actually get off Tangri, because it's faster to teleport there first, and then fly. So let's do a travel all the way over to Castaway Cove, and then we can go flying again, since we do need to go over to Shipwreck Shore in order to actually go to where we're going. So, up in the air once more. This actually just saves us a little bit for tomorrow's episode, because it is an alchemy mission, and I might as well just get it out of the way, since it is something that can easily be done in this episode, since it's a little area and it's kind of out of the way for the episode, so let's just do it now, just to get it out of the way. So for this mission specifically, it's inside these old trees, and you just walk in here, you go over to these people over here, and then you can actually just get your stuff here. So let's go to our freebies. Ooh, free slice game pie, always nice. And this guy over here is the one. So he's going to give us a mission.
We protect our forest. Keep safe and peaceful. Too right, man. Masters are known to steer well clear of forest dwellers sea. I say these are the real forest guardians right here.
Gee, I guess they are. But I wonder why critters are so scared of them.
We have great weapon. Name Royal Spear.
Wow, that sounds kinda neat.
We use cauldron. Make weapons. You want to make Royal Spear too?
Huh? You can teach us how to make one.
Tidy. This will be a good chance to practice short alchemy, alley boy. Let's ask him a few little pointers, shall we?
The forest alchemist. The forest dwellers who live in the Shipwreck Shore say they can teach you how to make a royal spear. Learn how to create a royal spear in your cauldron. Yes, sirree. Okay, so this is actually pretty easy.
Good, I tell you. Needed things, very secret. Pretty ball like glass, too. Black metal, no rust, too. Black stone, shiny hard, 2. That's a bit of a blinking vague, ain't it?
Kinda sounds like a riddle, huh? Alright, let's do our best. Come on, Mr. Drippy, it's time to find some materials. Okay, so what you actually need, since we have this, the materials for this, so let's see here. So we need to go all the way to ingredients. So the ingredients we actually need here are actually specific. So you need 2 jade marbles, which you get from the pike types on the Spindle Island, which is where I got them. Which I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get them in the original episode that we did do the missions in episode 19. I wasn't sure if we were going to be able to do them, and I was able to actually get them. So I was like, you know what, let's actually put it at the end of episode 20, just get it out of the way. So we need 2 raw steels, and then I believe it's 2 shadow glass. And if you mix these all together, you should be able to make this this spear that we need. And there we go. Success, you have made the following, a royal spear, and that's a new weapon for us, and let's actually check it out since we have the ability to, so let's see here. Ooh, wow, that is a upgrade. +6 for damage and +4 for magic. Not bad at all, I'll definitely take that. Okay, let's give this to him.
Oh, royal spear, you made 2. Great, great weapon maker.
Gee, thanks.
Take this, put in cauldron.
2 fog drops, 2 cold stones, and 1,500 guilders. And just like that, all done with that mission. I just wanted to get that one out of the way, just because I had the stuff for it, so might as well just do it.
We have great weapon. You make 2. Take formula.
Ooh, we got more alchemy formulas. Ooh, I'll take that. What do we actually get from that? Might as well see. Champion sword. Ooh. Royal spear. Champion spear. Crucible claws. 6 wind claws. And that's it. And also I got this Rogue's Revolver, by the way, which is a upgraded Swain weapon. You get it from Gascon, or technically Swain when he was a kid. So I ended up making it, and this is the upgrade, by the way. And if you're wondering why Swain's 3 attack speed, it's actually because of this thing that I got from the Great Father Oak, which was an off-episode thing. It didn't really need to be on episode. He just gave me this just for talking to him. And it gave me an extra attack speed, which was pretty cool. But you can only throw it on your allies, it seems, and not on your familiars. If I could, I would have thrown it on Phalanx, though, for sure. But with that, we're pretty much done with this episode. So, as promised, the next episode is going to be a special quest episode. So, episode 20 is going to be all about doing the quest of the Skull Mountain, because there's a couple more quests that open up since we did that. I don't remember how many it is. I think there's like 7-ish, and then 3 bounties, I think. I could be wrong. But with that, we're all done with today's episode, just like so. Okay, so, sorry for the quick cut there, but I was looking at why I couldn't do my side quests yet, and I found out that we're actually missing a bit. So we actually have to fly over to the Solitary Island real quick and actually do this before we can actually end this off, this episode off properly. So, let's see here. Let's go over here, and let's go check out this little scribe here.
Crikey, look at this monument by here.
Well, this didn't make it here by accident. It must have something to do with the stones. Hey, look, there's something written on it. And here we go, Nazakanen. Okay, I completely forgot about that. Okay, I forgot what that says. What's this funny writing?
Nazakanen, ain't it? And it probably tells us where the stones are hidden and all. Shall I decode it for you, Ollie boy?
Yes please, Mr. Drippy. Thank you. Thankfully I don't have to look that up.
Right-o, jizzasick. It says the secret that on Maplin parts lies not but without but in its heart.
And what does that mean exactly?
Yeah, what does that mean?
It means, if I'm not very much mistaken, that the stones ain't on this island.
What?
You heard me. The secret of where the hidden lies. Not within it said. Meaning it's not on the surface of the map for all to see. And I reckon that's a bit about it being in its heart. Means the real locations of the stone are lurking somewhere inside the flipping thing.
How do we, get them out?
Well, I don't flipping know, do I?
Calm down, Drippy. And it's not as if we even have the map at the moment.
Looks like we better go and talk to old Kublai again. Giddy up, Tengri. Okay, so we need to head over back to Skull Mountain. I actually thought my episode was over. I even said goodbye to you guys and everything, and now we have we had to quickly reset up my recording software to actually do this, because I promised you guys for the next episode the side quest, and I'm not going to put story inside a side quest, so, because I learned my lesson with Rashad earlier, and because I felt bad that a part of, like, Rashad's little dialogue was in a side quest only episode, so ever since then I've been trying to keep them in their own episodes. So, let's do this. Hey, Kublai, we need to talk to you again.
Tell me, boy, did you find those magic stones?
Well, not exactly. We did find a big old monument, though. It was...
The point is, Mr. King of Pirates, is that there were no stones there. Not a single one, I reckon. You'd better give us another look at that map of yours. Curious. And you searched thoroughly. Thoroughly. We've been trying to save the world, man. Of course we searched flipping thoroughly.
Yes, we have. And it looks like... Okay, I wasn't sure if that was a cutscene or not.
It was definitely the right island.
Here, Ollie boy, give the Nazicon in from the monument thing another read. That will tell you the secret, I bet.
The secret that the map imparts lies not without, but in its heart. What could that mean? Well, that hot stuff always has to do with something with your magic, right?
So, should we cast Take Heart on it or something?
Cast it on a map. And what would that do with it? What will it do with that? How we got from it? If we got anything, that is.
But it could be something to do with magic, right? Yeah, that tends to be the case when you're involved.
You put a good deal of faith in this boy's wizardry. Does he know many spells?
Oh, lots and lots. People just keep giving them to him.
You're not wrong, sir. We've got a tidy pile of spells. Now, ain't it? I reckon we have something that'll work.
The secret that the map imparts lies not without, but in its heart. Do any of your spells spring to mind, Oliver?
Gee, one or two, maybe. Well, there's only one way to find out. And I believe I do know what spell that is. I think it's Insight. So, let's see here. Gives the caster an insight into the past of a well-loved object and its owner. Let's try it out and see if it's indeed the case. And it is. Cool. Okay, perfect. Perfect.
Tidy. We've hit the flipping jackpot, man. So they were hidden separately. I had my suspicions there are stones after all. To hide them in one place seemed foolhardy.
Hang on, I'm not sure I understand. What made all that marks appear on the map?
It was a spell I used, Insights. It shows you the memories of people who once owned an object. I get it. So it showed you the places that a person who made the map wanted to keep secrets. Yeah, the memories just came rushing into my mind all at once. And there was a message too.
Well, what was it? Spit it out, man.
Let me see. The wand is the weapon of the heart. The stones merely reflect its surface. True power lies within the depths. That's all it said.
What the heck does that supposed to mean? When it's at home?
I'm sure we'll find out eventually. Let's think about it while we look for the stone, shall we?
Fair enough. Here, Pirate Face, will you give us a lead of the map? It'll be a right faff coming back right here all the time to check it. The stones are your concern. I have no need of the map. Take it. It will free up more space for good honest plunder.
And you have obtained the map of the stones. Perfect. Thank you very much, Captain. We'll go see what we can find at the 3 places marked on the map.
Then it looks like we'll be spending plenty of time up in the clouds with Tangri. I can't wait.
Yeah, we'll be keeping him busy, alright.
Tidy, it's time to begin the next chapter of the adventures of the intrepid wizard Ollie boy in the search for the magic stones.
Yeah, definitely so. And one last check just to make sure we're done here, because there's only one way to check, and that is by going all the way over to any sort of Swiss solution shop. So let's go check Castaway Cove real quick before I end off the episode, just to be 100% sure we're done here, because that was the whole reason why we even had to reset up another episode, because technically episode, it's a part of the episode, technically, but I had to open up the recording software all over again. Okay, yeah, we do. Okay, perfect. That was just to make sure, because the reason why I had to do that was because these weren't open yet, so now that we have these open, we have quite a bit for the next episode. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we have 3 bounty missions. Okay, so we have 11 missions in total. And I'm not sure if we could do all of them, because there's always ones that are not available to do yet, since there's no pieces of heart available for certain ones. So I'm pretty sure I have to kind of check and make sure that we have everything for certain missions. So by the time we get into the next episode, I'll know which ones we can't do and which ones we can do. So with that, thank you all for watching today's episode. Sorry for there being a random mini cut there, because I usually have things more set up, and I thought that was the end, and I thought we could do the stone thing in the episode 22, but apparently not. So thank you for staying in with that for the time with that, since, as promised, tomorrow's episode is going to be all about side quests, or next episode, I should say. I shouldn't say tomorrow, because this could be uploaded on a Friday, for all I know, so it could be Monday, for all I know, so I don't know when, so I'm just going to say, for now, I'll see you all in the next one. So the next one will be side quests only, and then episode 22 will be going back to the main story. So if you're only here for the side, or if you're here for only the main story, I'll see you all in episode 22. And if you're only here, or if you're here for both the story and the side quest stuff, I'll see you all in the next episode, episode 21. So thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Peace out. Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.